What is going on, everyone? Lone Gamer back at you with some more Outriders. Last episode, we took out the Crystal Lord, and we were captured by the enclave, and now we're at their camp, and we're going to go talk to the leader and find out what's going on here. Where are we supposed to go? Can we go that way? This is our looks like right now our truck is out of action, so we couldn't leave if we really wanted to. Oh, it looks like she has some dialogue here. Let's talk to Chana here.
Did you see the man they were keeping in that cage?
Yeah. How did you survive Jakob as a dad?
I'm sure it wasn't easy growing up with Jakob around, trying to be a dad.
Believe me, he was the least of it. Being a kid in this fucking war?
I've heard stories. I can imagine.
No, you can't. You know, you don't look much older than me, but I heard you got to magically jump over the past couple of decades. Honestly, you've got no idea what it was like growing up in this non-stop bloodbath.
You have any idea what it's like watching your whole fucking planet die?
Shit. I'm sorry. You must have lost people.
Yeah. Yeah. We all did.
Well, okay. Guess that was it, okay. We're going this way.
This isn't gonna take the weight. We need to strengthen the supports.
Nice little camp. What's he looking at? Oh, he's guarding. We expecting trouble?
You seen my wife? She's watching the gate. Can't find her.
What?
I've been seeing shadows moving trees outside camp. More than usual.
Alright, journal entry unlocked. Landmark old Outrider truck, forest enclave, and deserters. Somewhere north of the deserters enclave, you hope to find the truck you remember seeing getting blasted into the air by the anomaly as you tried to escape the force of Jakob, Sheriff, and Tanner on the day you landed here 31 years ago. If that truck's still there, perhaps I'll have the parts Jakob needs to get your rig up and running again. Okay.
You seen the new arrival? Didn't survive the war and the sickness and the lottery only to get shit out of some ugly bug's asshole.
Okay. The morale is not very high here. They sound like they're just hanging on by a thread.
Maybe a Costa or Mercer are here. I should ask around if I want to solve this Outriders bunker mystery.
Oh, here we go. Another journal.
Something awfully familiar
Some
about the
writing
way you
here.
carry yourself. Reminds me of people I'd rather forget.
The takeoff. The history of Earth. The takeoff. SM Flores launch. Refugee account year 2076. When I first saw the vehicles approaching the gates, I thought they were passengers racing to claim their seats before departure. I realized something was wrong when they didn't slow down on their approach. There must have been dozens of those transports crashing through the gates, filling with raiders. I cannot thank the Outriders enough for coming to our aid like they did. for holding enough of them back from me and Emily and the others in our group to reach the elevator. Melina G., anthropologist. Okay. I had just entered the space elevator when I saw them breach the base. A massive armed mob that went on almost as far as I could see, climbing over each other trying to scale the elevator with their bare hands. Did they think that they could just climb it all the way to orbit? My transport was the last to reach the floors. We barely made it on board when we saw the flash of the explosions below and saw the elevator collapse beneath us, falling hundreds of miles towards the surface, surely crashing any poor souls unlucky enough to be anywhere near within 100 miles radius. Taylor P., soldier, former athlete. I helped the last group of passengers into their cryopods today. Everyone who's ever going to be aboard the Flores has already done so. The elevator connecting us like an umbilical cord to Earth is severed. And yet, as I was doing the rounds, I found several cryopods still empty, places that had been promised. Those damn raiders. Did they ever believe that one of them would make it on board? Or was it just nihilism? A conviction that if they couldn't survive, why should anyone else? Esteban B., cryo engineer. Like I said, all this time we were nice and cozy in our little cryostasis unit.
Newbie, over here. Everybody
Hey,
needs
Mercer.
something, am I right? I'll give you a good deal.
What's up?
What can I get you?
Let's start with not a fan of calendars.
The calendar with the knife in it. What's the story?
Bad fucking luck is what? I'm in trouble. This fucking guy I'm in debt to. He said I gotta pay by that date or play his game.
What kind of game?
If I win, he wipes my debt clean. If I lose, bang. But no one ever fucking wins this game. What the fuck am I gonna do? I'm dead either way. Say, maybe you could have a word with him.
Dude, I don't even know you. I guess.
I'll take your place in the game.
Whatever it is, I got what you're looking for. And if I don't, I know somebody who can find it. And if they can't find it, shit, you probably don't need it that bad anyway.
Mercer Acosta, deserter merchant. Mercer gets by as a merchant in the enclave, though he doesn't quite seem to fit in. Persistently drunk, but somehow functional, he often finds
Outrider.
himself
Just so you
unwillingly
get it.
caught up in bad
If you don't
situations.
have a chat with that gambler, someone's gonna come looking for me.
Alright, let's see what we can do with this game here. Let's talk to him. I think he had some more dialogue.
What can I get you?
Where'd you get the Outrider coat?
That's a nice coat.
You're an outrider. I thought they were all dead.
Not yet. Where'd you steal it from?
This old thing. My mother passed it to me. Her dad was an outrider.
Oh shit. Who was he?
His name was, Jack Tanner. Knew him?
Tanner was a good man. He was my captain. Saw him die, trying to save us from landing on this godforsaken rock. It's an honor to meet you.
Yeah, well, he's probably rolling in his grave about now, seeing what I've become. You buying something or what?
Your father, Sergio Acosta. What happened to him?
You know him?
Only in passing.
Well, he was smart enough to survive the jungle the first time, and dumb enough to give it a second try. And it was all my fault that he did.
What happened?
Look, my parents were fucking possessive. I spent my whole life living in a stupid bunker, making the greatest sacrifice to protect humanity, they'd say. But you know what? They never told me what the hell we were protecting. One day I had enough, so I ran. But my dad wouldn't let it go. Tried following me to find me, to save me. A fool's errand.
Sounds like an outrider, all right.
Some time ago, a scout said he stumbled upon the remains of his expedition in the jungle. But I could never bring myself to go there. But if you happen to find it, would you bring me back something of his for me? A picture of my mom he wore on a chain.
I'll look for your father.
You still haven't talked to the gambler for me yet, huh? Can't say I blame
Now I
you.
know where to find Sergio Acosta. He probably has the bunker key with him.
Mercer Acosta. Okay, so we read the top part, so we don't need that. Mercer turned out to be the grandson of Jack Tanner and son of Sarah Tanner. He recognized you as an outrider wearing one of their jackets himself, inherited from his mother. Mercer grew up in the dark isolation of the Outriders' hatch in the quarry. He was never allowed to leave, suffered from overprotective parents who raised him believing he would inherit their noble cause of guarding the hatch with no say on the matter. Okay. Mercer eventually snapped and escaped the hatch, finding his way to the enclave with the help of one of Kang's men. Mercer's father, Sergio Acosta, went out in search of him, but never found his son. If he just stayed in the hatch, the situation would have never developed. But here we go. Civilians. Dick Lucky Walken. He's a gambler. A gambler in the enclave who counts Russian roulette among his favorite pastimes and has somehow achieved an improbable winning streak. They say Lucky used to be a lowly ECA soldier who was chased out of Rift Town and Trench Town for needlessly endangering the lives of his fellow soldiers. Okay. He found the deserter's spirit of self-determination were more accommodating to Lucky's gambling habits. Mercer now finds himself in great debt to him, having bet against Lucky's latest win. Great. Alright, let's find out where this game's gonna be at. Since we're here.
Here to see Mercer's debt paid.
My agreement was with Mercer. Little man got cold feet.
I lose, he pays you double.
You think your luck is that good? Be my guest. Whew. Fucking mess. You're altered.
Your turn. There's only one bullet, right? You'll be fine. Pull the trigger. Or I will.
Nice.
I guess that's Mercer's debt settled. You'll be pleased to know.
Nick Lucky Walken's journal. I thought I was a goner, but then the strongest thing happened. The storm that I thought would be the end of me just passed, and suddenly I felt like time was frozen. I ran and realized that while everything around me was stopped, only I was moving. Moments later, time resumed and I collapsed from exhaustion. It seems obvious now, but it took me some time to understand what I was capable of. Time manipulation. Okay? It's helped me escape death more times than I can count, and I've never lost a game of cards since. I cannot do it too frequently or too often, or I'll collapse and start bleeding from my eyes. Oh gosh. A few seconds is the best I can do, but a snap of my fingers and a few seconds is all I need. When time resumes, and for those around me, all they've seen is a flash, a handful of seconds played out instantly, so fast that their brains cannot process it. For all they know, not a second has passed. There was only one guy I tried to screw over and alter, but for some reason it didn't work. He realized what I was doing straight away and wouldn't have killed me if he hadn't been distracted by a sudden insurgent attack. I knew better than to stay in the trenches any longer. I met a smuggler who led me to this enclave in the forest. Now I'm back in business with a different trick, a trick no one will ever notice, and a fortune to be made. It's a new game I call the swap. Okay. So that backfired on him. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Mercer.
What can I get you?
I'll take care of your debt.
Your debt's settled.
Jesus, you saved my life. Here, it's the least I could do. I make it myself.
Ooh, not bad. That shit your granddad'd be proud of.
We have a pump action shotgun. Shots inflict bleed, okay. Feed the flames. Now, I really don't like any of these, but if I can take something maybe and... let's go ahead and see if we can't get the talent off of this one.
You come back anytime you want another shot. I owe you that much at least.
Okay. Alright, explore the forest and locate the old Outriders truck. Alright, see what else is going on here.
Not for the war. How long do you think we'd live for?
40, maybe 50.
Hey! Shut up!
What's going on in here?
Where'd you get the cool gun?
Mercer. I traded my water canteen for it. He was so blind drunk he didn't even realize.
He'll get sober real fast when he realizes what he traded.
Okay. Alright. I'm on to the outskirts here. Need to get the parts for the truck.
Hey, you remember my tunes I used to play?
Like it was yesterday.
I can still remember some of them.
Please stop, Jacob. I'm serious. Jacob, I'm disconnected.
pretty. Oh, crap! Who are you? A crawler? What is that? Journal entry, crawler. Guess we're about to find out. Oh, God. Forest bestiary. Crawler. The rapid evolution of Enix fauna is most apparent in crawler.
You wouldn't believe how much I've learned from Dr. Skurlock here.
Dude.
Don't get distracted. That's not what we're here for.
But part of the reason we're here in the first place is to find a way out of the trenches for everyone. What if we brought the antidote back to Shira?
We'd also bring the summary execution of everyone who makes the antidote. They're deserters, remember?
Oh. Yes, I hadn't considered that.
Alright, let's continue where we left off here. The creature's arms and spine have grown to grotesque proportions, while its legs have been rendered vegetal and capable of supporting its own body weight. It uses its forearms and claws to drag itself forward. It favors dark, moist habitats like caves, swamps, and marshes where traversal is easiest, though it will venture anywhere it gets hungry enough. The anomaly seems to have particularly affected the crawler. The energy pulsates through the creature and constantly threatens to burst out of its chest, and affect the crawler has learned to use its advantage. The crawler appears to be a slothful creature, but it's easily provoked and readily jumps into action. An encounter with them forces most men to hide as quickly as we would from a storm. Yeah, he was doing something. It's like a shockwave or something that kept knocking me back. Yeah, we'll go ahead and equip that. And I'll go ahead and equip that. That's higher damage. Don't need that. And I don't need that either. Okay, I have... thought I saw... yeah, there's a side quest it looks like. Is it... see if I can work my way around to it. Well, I can't. Hang on. Let's see if we can't find the side quest here. Maybe it's taken... maybe I can go in here? I hope. There we go. I think I can go up there. Checkpoint. What happened to this guy? How'd you get up here?
Outrider, take a look at this. Hope you have a strong stomach.
One big mother did that.
This devil beast has been harassing us a while now, picking off anyone who strays too far. Has the taste of our blood.
You sure you want to stay so close to its territory?
I'm trying to map out the beast's movement so we know where to stay clear. This camp needs someone to step up. I'm Juno, by the way. You, seem to know how to handle yourself. If you could hunt this thing down before anybody else dies, I'm sure we'd all pitch in for a reward.
Sure, why not?
Sounds like fun. I'm in.
These people got enough to worry about without another monster hounding them.
We'll come back to that. I'm still working on this one right now.
Hey, Juno, right? You've been out in this forest a while, haven't you?
Yeah. Saw this place grow up from almost nothing. But I guess on Enoch you can say that about everything.
Sounds like you're pretty used to these monsters around here.
Just more shit I gotta deal with. Between locking down food and water, making sure these people wash their damn clothes every once in a while. Somewhere along the way, dealing with man-eating beasts became just another item on my to-do list.
I don't need it. So what is this on the map that we're going to... Outrider. Oh, this is part of the Outriders legacy. Okay. Alright, we'll come back to that. I just want to see what's kind of lingering around out here.
Hey, Mercer. How'd you survive it? Spending your whole life in a hole in the ground.
Oh, it wasn't a life. I grew up in a cage. The first time I figured out how to open that front door, it was beautiful. After that, I was just a trapped animal, plotting my escape.
Hey, your parents kept you safe. A lot of people would have happily traded places with you.
Think I'd rather have a shorter life, up here in the fresh air.
Back here. Oh boy. Okay, just kind of... Okay, I got it. Alright, looks like we're going up across this bridge. Ammo. Oh crap. What is that? Oh god. That thing's tanky. I'm getting... Oh man, I'm gonna die. Oh my god. I can't... Oh man, I think. Oh my god.
Hey, you got a plan of what we're gonna do about all these deserters?
We're not doing anything with them, Bailey.
These people abandoned the ECA. They're traitors.
We're sticking with the mission. You can go back to Corrigan empty-handed, or you can fall in line.
Skurlock's assistant. A courageous and leading figure among the deserters, Gino Pascal is looking up by the denizens of the camp. Equipped with medical knowledge from a youth as a field medic in the trenches of war, she seems to be the kind of village doctor and general den mother taking care of many of the enclave's affairs. She is also apparently respected by Skurlock, who has employed her with his scientific work. She seems to be one of the only members of the camp who has been entrusted with the formula for Skurlock's miracle cure, but it's also rumored that there's some tension between them. Pascal seems to be openly impudent towards Kang and the insurgent at-arms of the camp. She does not respect this authority because of her favor status with Skurlock. Kang seems unable to reprimand her. Therefore, despite having no official power in the camp structure, many seem to treat Pascal as they would a leader, though she holds no such title. Now, did, just want to check out, yeah, Broodmother. No, it's not the Broodmother. Broodmorpher. Yeah, God. Ugh. A menacing creature that makes deliberate use of its claws and strength while to whittle down its prey, and is able to turn the very blood it spills into a deadly weapon. The Blood Morpher displays a cunning unseen in another fauna on Enoch, and would be closer to a conscious, self-aware, mutated native being than any monster you've ever encountered. In fact, the creature appears disturbingly human-like in its anatomy and blurs the line that separates mankind and monster kind. Perhaps it's better to avoid categorizing it and the rest of its kin altogether. Yeah, that was actually a pretty tough fight. I mean, if it hadn't been for my skills, I probably would have just gotten folded like a paper bag out there. Okay, let's take a look around here. Make sure there's no goodies. Here we go. Man, these things are tanky. Right. Another world
Outrider,
here.
this is Dr. Skurlock. I must profess it has been a delight to have met yourself and your companion.
We're grateful for the help, Doctor. But I have to ask, your antidote to the fungus. Why do you keep it to yourselves out here? Our people are trapped in the valley. If they knew that...
Yes, if they knew. Think about it. What's the first thing they would do? They would be so afraid of the other side getting it, they'd have me locked up. War is all they know how to think about. Those narrow-minded, tribal idiots. Out here, it's different. We are all free. We don't live in fear of our neighbors slitting our throats. Men and women, allies and enemies. Here, nature, the elements, are our only enemy.
Sounds too good to be true.
Well, we do what we can do. Resources are scarce. But you and your companions may stay as long as you need.
Okay. Oh, man. Enemy levels +7. Status level impossible. 345% legendary drop rate. We can try it. I mean, we'll see what happens. Do I drop down? Guess so. Whoa. Oh, not another one of these. My gosh. Help me. Come on. Oh man, there's so many of these birds. Or whatever they're called. Giant mosquitoes. They're so tanky. Oh, I'm getting my ass kicked here. I can tell a difference in the difficulty here.
back your friends from the underworld, I will be handling your induction.
Induction? As I told Skurlock, we're just passing through.
Skurlock has no say in who stays or leaves. I'm in command of the camp security.
Sure, but this camp wouldn't exist without Skurlock and his vaccine.
And Skurlock wouldn't exist without my soldiers.
Can I do anything for you?
It pleases me that you won't be here long.
Okay. That's a little shady. Nope, we'll go ahead and equip that. That's her. Equip that. Yeah, we should be able to get some pretty good loot here. We'll have to start wearing some tankier stuff. Yeah. That's actually less. What's that? Uh-oh, we got us a hunting party here. Where are we at? Wow, we got quite a bit unlocked here, man. Look at all the stuff we did. It's nice. I like it. Oh yeah, speaking of that, we got a class point. It's been a while since we've had one. Okay, so we've got that unlocked. Let's see, enemies affected by burn receive 15% more damage. That sounds nice, but what else do we have available? Increases your pistols? No, can't anything about that. Weapon recoil by 40. That sounds nice, but increases your skill damage by 8%. Problem is, I'm not going to be using those skills, so that's not going to help me. Burn affected on enemies lasts 20% longer. Increases your resistance by 20%. That sounds good. Increases your anomaly power by 2.5% for each unlocked magma golem. More weapon damage does sound nice. Let's do that.
Well, this should be interesting.
Oh boy. Alright.
Might as well put my skills to good use.
Split tooth? Hunter trophy split tooth. After a concerning number of people were found slaughtered outside the enclave, hunters went out in search of Split Tooth. Only one of them returned, forever scarred by the encounter with the crawler. While helping out the enclave may be its own reward, Noah's reward should be of more substantial nature. God. Alright, see what Split Tooth he's got for us here. Oh, we're going through the cracks over here, okay. Hey! Nice to meet you too! Oh man. Oh god. So many. Oh shit. My god. Yeah. Dude was not having it. We'll give it another go or two. And we'll see what happens. I may end up having to drop it down one notch. I got to really watch where the enemies are at. Because, I mean, I can do damage to the one in front of me, but there's guys behind me just taking all my health away. Get that shit out of here, dude. Fuck. Oh man, I walked right into that. That's my fault. Got him. Look how tanky those Strix are. Take a breather over that one. Alright, what would we pick up here? Yeah, we'll take that. And I'll take that as well. That. I would love to use that. That sounds like it would be really fun, but there's just too many enemies, and they move so fast in this game. Ooh. We're going to equip that. Even though it's a blue, it does a lot of damage, and so does that. We're going to equip that too. I can't be picky right now. Hang on. Oh, that's an assault rifle. Voodoo. Interesting. 4,000, 4,000. Right, let's see if, we'll try it. Let's see. Everything looks good. Okay. So where are we at? We're here. Let's go back over here. Let's go ahead and activate Asylum again. Why does it want me to go back through there? What? Tell you what. That's weird. I have no idea where I'm going. Because it's going to keep telling me to it's like it's wanting me to go back in here and do this. I don't know. Yeah, this waypoint system sucks. I have no direction to go by here. Trying to remember which direction I came from. Ah, here we go. You just have to stumble across it. Slow firing assault rifle, but I mean it does pretty good damage, I guess. Take what you can get. Oh my god. Oh God. Oh my God! Back up, back up. Oh my God, I'm getting overrun. What I was afraid of. Let me take a look and make sure I got the right guns here. Wait a minute, is that literally the truck?
I found the truck.
What's it look like?
Exactly as we left it.
You have something in common then. Get that oil pump, will you?
Oh, a journal. Here we go. The forest landmark old Outrider truck. Somewhere north of the deserters' enclave, you hope to find the truck you remember seeing get blasted into the air by the anomaly as you try to escape the forest with Jakob, Shira, and Tanner on the day you landed here 31 years ago. If that truck's still there, perhaps it still has the parts Jakob needs to get your rig up and running again. You found the truck exactly where you left it, still floating up in the air, just spinning weightlessly in an anomaly distortion field that never went away. Unlike so many of the rusted, dented vehicles remaining on Enoch now, this one is shockingly pristine, untouched since the day it arrived. Okay. Grab this, and then we got here. Drop what's that? That's neat, actually.
Okay, I've got the pump from the truck.
Good. Now, hurry back. This meathead Kang hasn't stopped giving me the side eye.
Okay. Alright, so still got this area that's locked. We unlocked pretty much everything else. This is actually pretty good. predator to prey. Alright. Whoa.
Screw till they push back, then loosen a little. Hey, you forget everything I taught you.
Taught me? You think you taught me anything, old man? Unbelievable.
Feisty. She definitely got her temper from you.
Looks like we're taking a break. I guess you've earned the right to hear the full story. So, a long time ago, before this shitty planet, before we even left Earth, I was flying workers to the Caravel Orbit Station. The flames started to surround me, and I tried to find an exit. And that's when I tripped, and I saw this damn pregnant woman lying under the rubble. I was able to save both of us. Well, three.
Hold on. You were there during the Caravel disaster?
All the survivors of the Caravel were given a free ticket aboard the brand new Flores, and I met her again. Right here, in Trenchtown. Her child was born. It was a girl. And she named her Chana. Then that little brat was only 6 when she saw her mother killed right in front of her.
So you raised her.
Go on. The truck isn't going to fix itself.
At least he tried. Kasami Kaluchi. Oh, this is Chona's mother, okay. Kasame was aboard the Caravel and 3 months into her pregnancy when the ship's engine suffered catastrophic failure. Jakob rescued her on his transport ship and they grew close after that. Kasame was 6 months pregnant when she was placed in cryostasis on the Flores. She gave birth to Chana on Enoch. On the same day the first anomalous storm struck the colony, she died 6 years later to another anomalous storm. Okay. Okay, search the enclave for Chana.
Hey, Jakob. That was a sweet story back there, but it still doesn't explain why Chana hates your guts.
Why do you think? I didn't ask to be a father in a shithole like this. You know what the survival rate is for kids? But turned out I was wrong. Little girl managed to grow up after all.
Who knows? Maybe you did her a favor. If you hadn't been such a bastard, she wouldn't have gotten tough enough to survive.
That's true.
Yeah. You go and tell her that. She'll love you for it.
That's the only sure thing in life.
Dang, where's she at?
Jenna.
Oh.
Jakob told me what happened between you.
Huh. Did he tell you how my mother died?
I'm sorry. No kid should have to see that.
Even better. I saw it twice. The first time in a vision. You know, I tracked down Jakob. Begged him to come back. 'Cause he wasn't there in the vision when she died. I thought, if he was there, maybe it wouldn't come true. But Jakob doesn't listen to anything I say.
Okay. Jakob, Dubowski, Chana, Tolucci, okay. Well, I thought we already read this. Grumbling mechanic. Yappa's always been a scoundrel.
Outrider, if I may, as an altered, you are not allowed to join our
Yeah,
ceremony
we've already read that.
due to complexity. But rest assured, your presence in our humble camp is appreciated. I personally oversaw preparations for your private hut. There's a place to rest, food, even a bottle of something special. You'll find it by the stairs to the ceremony tent.
Okay, so that's like something's fixing to go down. I think this is a good stopping point right here. We have most of the forest enclave explored and uncovered. Like I said, we have this little area here, but that could be... I really don't know. It could be like a little side mission, or... we haven't done, what do you call those things, a bounty in here yet, so we'll work on that in the next episode and see where this expedition takes us. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.